Hello and welcome back to I'm already running out of content, so we're going to be on Reddit again. Today we're going to be checking out Shit That Americans Say, which is basically Americans just not understanding how Europe works. And as someone that's kind of not really from there, but is also probably basically from there, it's pretty amusing to look at.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know how many generations removed from my European ancestors. 5 or 6? I've been to Germany twice and had multiple instances of people engaging me in German because apparently I look super German.
German is our official language. We engage everyone in German, no matter how you look, unless there is a specific reason to assume you might not speak German. Didn't understand what this subreddit was going to be before. You definitely do now, because heaven knows why they would speak German in Germany.
Wait, other countries didn't have to sing their national anthem every day at school for 12 years?
I think the only places that do that are America and North Korea. It's just the North Koreans do that shit for like way longer. Don't even know the second half of our national anthem. Is God Save the Queen? Is it even God Save the Queen? She's fucking packed in nowadays, I don't know.
Say what you want. America's the reason you have cars.
To be fair, this one is almost correct, kind of right. Because I mean, Henry Ford was American. He's the reason we got a lot of them, but not the reason we got them. So I give you A for effort here.
People who leave their phones set to military time are fucking war criminals. How do you look at 405 and go, wow, I can understand that? Fucking bootlickers, what next? You gonna go join the army? Recruit me?
To be fair, only in about the last year of my like 18, 19 years of being alive did I fully grasp the fact that clocks can go past the time of 12. My brain just couldn't hack it. It's only in the last year or so that I've gained the mental capacity to understand what 16 might mean. For those of you out there that don't know, is basically just 12 add 4, which means it's 4 o'clock. So this one, pretty understandable, I'm not gonna lie. Did you know our servers survive on your tipping kindness? This one has got to be like the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Companies are just like, you know what we're not gonna do? Pay the people that work for us. How the fuck does that make sense? Pay your fucking work. How hard is that to compute? The people that do the fucking work for you, you should probably, share the fucking dough a little bit. Call me crazy, but if you can afford like 15 A10 warthog strikes on a cow farmer in the Middle East somewhere, you can probably afford to give waiters a decent wage. But hey, there's nothing sweeter than the sound of freedom, baby. F*** them cows.
I am 25% Italian, 50% Irish, and 25% German. If I visit Europe, will they be surprised about my mixed heritage? Will I be considered from Ireland rather than Italy and Germany since I'm 50% Irish?
He really just asked, if I go to Europe, where a lot of people are probably going to be, from the genetic pool of Europe, and I'm also from the genetic pool of Europe, are they going to be fucking gobsmacked? Probably fucking not, if I'm being honest. Why would they? And trust me, the second you open your mouth, they're going to know exactly where you're from. That's something the Americans and the British have in common, for different reasons, but you catch my drift.
Incest is literally celebrated in Europe, so I'm not surprised at all.
Where exactly? Because I think the song was Sweet Home Alabama, not Sweet Home Europe. Well, I remember now. You don't know where Europe is. Quick, who was the Queen married to?
Ah yes, the very famous Queen of Europe, of course, who got married in the 21st century and totally represents the norm.
Between me and you, I think it's fucking weird that she married her cousin as well. What is going on there? But yeah, let's not pretend that every country has a shameful amount of inbreeding. I think as a collective, as humanity, we need to just cut that one out, guys. Why is it so prevalent? It's like in every culture. Every country that you'll go to, Americans watching, a country is somewhere outside of where you was born. So like Mexico and Canada, those are different countries. You go to any country, there's one specific area that is renowned for inbreeding. Like, why is that a thing everywhere? And yes, in the UK, it is the royal family. Is Mediterranean a slur to Italians? Answer, no, it's a fucking sea.
You're on an American website using an American browser on the internet, which Americans invented. Go fuck yourself, you irrelevant bitch.
First off, whoa, what is going on that gets you that riled up, mate? You're up here, you need to be down here, okay? Just chill out. Secondly, why do Americans think they invented literally everything?
Wait, is there another city called Rome that doesn't exist in Georgia, USA? I was watching Fox News and they mentioned Rome in Italy? I am confused. Is there a Rome in Italy?
If this guy is like every other guy and he spends at least 3 hours a day thinking about the Roman Empire, did he never stop to think where it was?
I'm proud to say that my last name is Bambini.
That was a very English pronunciation of an Italian name, I know.
And although my ancestry DNA gives me 0 Italian DNA on my dad's side, I stick with being 1/4 Italian.
You're basically part of the LGBT at this point. You're trans-Italian, mate. Doesn't work like that. Actually, you're probably better off being part of the LGBT trans-Italian, because then people can't tell you that it doesn't fucking work like that, because because they will just get cancelled. So, sorry I said that. Moving on.
In other countries, you don't have to pay a hospital bill at all. I thought it was just cheaper, but no pay at all? That's so interesting. How do you prevent people from just jumping off shit like idiots?
Somebody replied, basic self-preservation instincts. I'm not gonna lie, when you're my age and you get alcohol involved, there are none. Hospitals do get rammed on the weekend because when you get 3 pints in you, somebody's shoving something up their ass, somebody's falling off a fucking wall, somebody's trying to go for a 3-mile swim down the fucking Thames and they've started to drown. There's a reason on the weekend hospitals get fucking rammed. Not gonna lie, most of these just Americans being pretty clueless, but a fair few of them I agree with what the Americans are saying, or at least I can empathize with them because I'm also, I'm not that bright. Anyway, goodbye.